Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is my microphone muted? Nope. I see the levels going up, so that's good. Not sure how this microphone sounds. Has been chewed on a few times from a dog. But anyway, this is another video, or I'm not sure which video order I'm going to upload this in. But this is today I'm showcasing the Guild Portal tool, community tool. Now this is a project I've been working on. It's modular, so I you can other guilds can adopt it, can make it their own. But one of the problems, I don't know if it's a problem or I'm just not sure aware of the features inside the game, especially where winds meet, where you have players from across the world, but also across different platforms playing together. But this is a website, so this is a guild community website. You can any domain that a guild purchases, this could be the front end and back end, and the purpose is to help communicate, organize, share guild information, a community that you build for you and the players. This could be used for multiple games. The original idea, of course, is where wins meet to submit it to the contest. And so that's where we're at. So in that context, here we go. So this is one that I've been working on. This is the guild I'm currently in called Vengeance. They're going to be focusing on PvP, 30 versus 30, and other PvP. So here we go. This is they don't have a domain yet, so this is just kind of what I've been working on in the back end. We're still working on it, but if you are interested in having your own guild portal, please contact me, and we can discuss features and how quick we can get you online. And maybe you will after you see this. So here we go. Here's the front page. At the top here, you have your navigation bar, guild name, home roster, operations, intel, and lists. Your languages. So this is pretty neat. You could change your language here and it'll change most of it. We're still trying to get like the headers and the H1. You'll see why. I guess programmatically. These are post here, so these are titles. So I still need to do that. But anyway, a lot of the stuff is it should I don't know. I think it would help accessibility, being able to change it and you have all the different languages. But I am trying to get it to where it will change some of the user content from the website. It should. We're working on it, working on it. Work in progress, but be multilingual. Change it up here. Of course, you got your Discord link. A lot of guilds are using Discord. So this is a quick link. You can advertise your website instead of just advertising that you have a Discord or Discord. And it's kind of hard to click a Discord inside the in-game, for, at least for PC, if the guild puts it in the information panel. But this is a quick one. Just clicks. It'll open up the link to your Discord and a login. So the idea behind this website is a guild master and is the officers that the guild master assigns are really in control of this website and that tier, the rules access control. And as you scroll down, of course, you have a little guild logo that's also showed up here, the guild emblem. Intel, so this is Intel. These are posts that the guild master, the officers can post and just kind of update the guild. And as you can see, and then of course here you have operations, planned events, their date, title. And this is pretty neat. It's kind of get into, but as you see here, it's log in to view private operations. So the guild master and officers can actually invite the guild members to have their own to this website. Just a basic username, password, nothing. Be careful of phishing attempts. I'll need to add that a warning. But anyway, so if they would like, they can be invited here, and you can see private operation messages and communications for the guild members, and they communicate that way. So let's go here. I need to. Well, this is a backend. I'm recording this, so I just got to remember to block this out. So here I am logging in as Guildmaster, and I am in Guildmaster. I'm actually located on a different screen now. So this is the command control screen, the command panel for the guild website. That the Guildmaster and he can delegate to the officers to get to this screen. And here you can see you control the Discord link that we saw in the front. Here you can change your logo, guild logo, identity. Here's pretty neat. You can change your theme. So let's go to, well, we're in winter, sunset. Let's occur. Let's go to spring and we'll add Sakura. We'll see. And you'll see the background. You can animate the background. You don't have to have this. You don't have to have this at all. But it's just neat little background customization. That's what I mean. It can be modular, and many different guilds can use this for the theme. Or you can change it for seasonal or different events. You can have fun with it. So here's a Discord widget. So this is the Discord official Discord widget if you want to show on your main page about your Discord, how many users are online, what users are online. This is what this is about. You can do that. Hero gallery, those are the slides that you saw in the front. Hopefully I haven't touched this in a minute, so hopefully I haven't broke it. But here we go. Here's a little guild meeting that we did. So let's see here. Join the party. 7 p.m. PST. You can add a link to slide, but that's going to add another hero gallery. So go back here. But that's going to, this is the hero gallery image, and it should slide. I don't know if I clicked update or not. I got too excited, probably. And I just added this icon. There's usually a switcher right here behind it, so I need to remember that. Note to myself, I need to move the hero image slider above it. So that way people can be like, oh, what was that? And then go back and click and see what was going on. But that's pretty neat. Maybe it's you in the future with the raids and events that are going on in game. So that's what we're talking about here. So I'm gonna go back up here, go back up to command mode. Here's the I'm logged in, so this is what your users will see, your officers. This is kind of like just your members. They'll see here, and they can communicate with well, it's really a site admin, but it'd be in theory the officers and the guild master. We'll go back to command mode. So there's atmosphere control. That's just overview. So here's alert. We can create alert, but alert just does like a pop up. It's one of your top page. It's not a pop up like an extra tab at your pop up blocker, but a website at the top bar. You'll see that. Your members would see that. Everybody that visits the site will see that. So here's your roster. Your officers can manually add members. Here's just two of us, a guild master and of course me. And you got your UIDs, and we'll get to that here in a minute. Applications. So here you saw this enlist form. You can actually enlist here. I don't know if I should use the same name. Might have a double check. But here theoretically you'd put your user ID, your Discord ID, tests, your time zone, PST, new to the game on console. There we go. They can put some other information, a little confirm thing. You can change the requirements too, depending on your guild. So there we go. You just had someone apply for the guild. So let's go see if it actually populated. Look at that. There we go. And it actually shows IP address, so you can look at spam. And I know a lot of people come from wild MMO backgrounds, but there's could be like infiltrators and stuff like that. So that's kind of the idea. Just kind of capture that. And you can accept officers, guild masters can accept, reject it. And there's a little log about it. And that's just, you do that. You can go back here to roster, and let's see, there they are. Here's the invite link to generate them an invite link so they create a little username password. You can edit the information, give them the avatar here. So that's how you build your roster. And applications, that's the enlist feature. That's pretty powerful. Currently, I believe people are just spamming the different zone chats. How attractive. How many people have you seen advertising websites yet for their guilds? Right. So there's events. Here's the events that you saw in the front. Schedule ops. The guildmaster and officers can schedule new operations. And they fill it out here. Let's see here. We already have 30 versus 30. Castle Siege sounds good. What day is it going to be on? Is that the actual time? Wow. So 14. Been grinding on this. And it's going to be just a social setting. We'll make it members only. You have to be logged into the website. Logged into the website to see these members. So that's a great way for, at least right off the bat, for the guildmaster and officers to have communication. You got to remember it's 30 versus 30, so I imagine there's going to be group leaders that try to coordinate 30 versus 30. Or if it's just going to be Guild War 2 massive blob, yet to be seen. But required gear is going to be PvP tune. Gold inlay tunes. If you know, you know. So just one time. You can also have repeat time here. Weekly meetings, do stuff daily. This is gonna be a one time. And there it is, popped. And it's locked, it's locked. It's just showing you that only members can see it. And if we go back to the main page, it should operate down here. But you can also go to operations, and here you have a nice little calendar view. Shows today. You can go to list view. And that pretty much sums up. That pretty much sums up. But here's your roster. So you have your roster cards. They're colored towards the role. You could copy the UID to the clipboard, and then Alt Tab back into the game, paste it, and find somebody. That's interesting. We are going to be adding merits. We're adding character showcases. If you've seen one of the other videos, or maybe you haven't yet, I've also building a tool that does little character showcases. And this is building a community on the web and building on the internet, World Wide Web, players from all over the place, console, PC, cell phone. That is insane. But thank you for listening to this video. I don't know how many other tools I have left to go to show and make videos about, but thank you for listening to me ramble. And contact me if you're interested, if you enjoyed this tool, if you think it'd benefit your guild, your community, your organization, your coordination. Send me a message. We could build one for you. You do have to purchase a domain. You would have to purchase a domain. Anyway, I'm doing this for character showcase. Look at me, I'm trying to see if I may like a guild website. But thank you for listening and talk to you soon.